Alright, and I am live. I think for the first time in, what, a week? 2 weeks? I am live. Audio is clean, baby. How long has it been? No, for real, how long has it been? Audio is clean, baby. How long has it been? 12 days. Well, that's okay. We managed to go live today a little early, and we're probably going to tuck out a little late. We're looking at about a 2-hour stream tonight. But we're gone live. So let's go at everyone. Looking to log about 2 hours into Fatal Frame tonight. Stop on by. There we go. Haha! No one expects me to show up at this early. Alright. Let's spin over to the PC design. Beautiful. And bum. Bum. Bum bum. Bum bum ba-dum bum ba-da ba-da ba 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 ba. So, I do not remember what the fuck happened, but I do remember that the game will give me a recap. So, woohoo! Okay, we are in chapter 5? We might be in chapter 6 then. Hey, Pache, how are you doing? You don't really suffer American, you don't suffer American Thanksgiving, but how was your Thanksgiving weekend anyway? Chapter 4, Empty Vessel, a distorted face in the mirror, and music. Shitty. Oh no, what happened? What kind of treatment was done here? Why do spirits of the patients continue to linger even now? Doubts well up within Ruka as she approaches a familiar room. This is the sick room in which she was once hospitalized. You know, okay, so here's the thing, right? It's been almost 2 weeks since I've streamed. And like every time we take a fatal frame break, I forget how to tell the girls apart. This is my room. Yeah, my Thanksgiving week was fucking crazy. Obviously, you know, we had the Thanksgiving stuff. I was super busy regardless of that. But also, there was that like stalker car situation, which I think has been settled because I haven't seen it since I called the police on them. So, because I like peeked out it was like 1:30 in the morning. I peeked out my window. They were still fucking there, right? So I called the cops. Cops show up, seems to talk about them, and then like everyone drives off. So I don't know what the fuck happened, but I actually suspect it was nothing. Because I saw like a. Because watching outside, I saw a bunch of like kids, like walk by, like a half hour before, and then seemingly go back to the direction of the car. But like, who knows what they're up to? You know what? You know what I'm saying? But like, I did see the car seemingly drop someone off and then drive off. So I may have called the police on a group of kids that were just like making out or something. But like. It's 1:30 in the morning. Stop fucking idling in the middle of the street with your engine on full blast then. So, don't feel too bad for them. They were being a fucking public nuisance. But with elections, yes, I heard about that problem. There are some issues with the voting machines. Oh, okay. And now half the country doesn't like the guy who got elected, and we seem to be teetering on the brink of civil war. Yeah, I did hear that the election had gotten contested, but I didn't know all of the details. Like, I don't think I didn't really hear anything about the voting machines. That is not good. Stay safe if you can. I have no idea what that is a photo of. Anyway, yeah, that is not good. Do you have like an emergency plan? Do you have any like backup supplies? If not, I would really recommend creating like something like that. So I kind of blew my story load immediately, like immediately blew my story load. I thought I would be able to talk about the car that had been stalking me for a week, for longer than I did. But yeah, no, really, that was the end of the story. I called the police on them, and then I haven't seen them since. Which, can I just say that, like, I am shocked at the police response, because they showed up, like, fast. Like, within, like, 10 minutes. Father said that the masks he made would be able to change people. Mother was crying. Mother and father were always fighting. He told me that it was something good. That it could take me to a place I'd never seen. There are reports of secrecy of the votes was maintained, and there's also some issues with the compilation of the code, and since our machines don't create a physical ticket, the ballot can be edited. Oh, yeah, alright, I can see how that, yeah, I can see how that can get dicey for sure. Secret from Mother inside the box under the this is Coca-Cola. Anyway, seems to be old children's clothing from the cabinet drawer. Wasn't, correct me if I'm wrong, but like wasn't like both people up for election like super shady? Like wasn't it a choice between two bad options anyway? Our Supreme Court is acting very weird and doing stuff they aren't supposed to do. Yeah. You know what? Honestly, though, I can relate to that one. Because we are having the same... We're probably... Not to the same degree, I am quite sure. But, yeah, the... U.S. Supreme Court has been in some hot water lately as well, I will say that. One is shady, the other is convicted felon for corruption. Yes, okay, yeah, yeah. Not what you would want. Not your ideal candidates, for sure. Yeah, I don't know a lot about the situation. I just saw like some bits about it on the news a while back, and I really haven't seen anything about it since. Rogetsu Hall Gallery is written on it. Below that it says Mr. Magaki's donation, but I can't read anything after that. Oh, this is a new room, isn't it? Oh yeah, this is a new room. I like that painting, actually. Oh, I will say... Oh, that's why I don't know anything. The convicted felon got his sentence reviewed and halted by the Supreme Court in record time just so he could be eligible. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty shady. In this picture, all the people have blurred faces. Something fell behind the picture. I'm gonna get ghost-handed, aren't I? Really? A wooden token is attached to the key with a eulalia pattern carved into it. As in, most Supreme Courts take 5 years, his took a couple months. You know what? Honestly, when you said like, when you said it got fast tracked, I was thinking weeks, but, but like, like court cases take for fucking ever, so like months is very quick. I just like my brain was like, oh man, it must have taken weeks or something. But yeah, no, I am familiar with court cases taking forever. Room 308, Mizuki. At least they should take forever, usually. There is... I like this painting. What's she got to say about this? A large decorative painting of a woman in a red kimono. Her face is blurred and covered in dark red. It's impossible to tell what she looked like. Oh! Fuck! Okay, hold on. Fuck. Fuck. I fucked it. I fucked it. Oh no. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh, I fucked it. Okay, hold on. I forgot to look. Okay. Alright, no, hold on. Let's play it back. Realistically, how many blue crystals have we gotten since we started? We got 3, and then I want to say another 3, and then maybe 5? What's that add up to? Like 12, right? Yeah, 12. So what's 144 minus 12? That would be... what is that? 100... 32, 100... 122, right? 122. Okay, so, hold up. 122. So, let's go over here. Pull up the record of the last Fatal Frame stream, right? Okay, hold on. Stop. Okay. They do share their crystals across characters. Well, fuck. Well, then how am I supposed to know who to level up? Unless... I might just need to, like, take it. Right. Oh, yeah, we did establish that... Yeah, okay, last time we established that the crystals are shared across characters. Right. Yes, okay. Anyway, nobody has clean hands in this situation, so lots of people have been camping in front of army places for the last month. Excuse me. Yeah, that is, yeah, that's not good. Excuse me. The hell is spirit power? Power, speed, reload, capacity, absorb. I think buying power for every girl might be worthwhile. So basically you're fucked. Yeah, yeah, I really don't know what to say about that. That is quite the situation. What? So, like, do you have any idea, hypothetically, what happens if war does break out? Also, hi, mate. How are you doing? How was Thanksgiving weekend? Realistically, reload might be the most important thing to purchase over power and speed. This game's level up system is so awkward. Why do they share crystals? At least you got a backyard full of fruit trees. You know what? Silver linings, right? What kind of fruit you got? We're going to end up in a situation where I don't know what to upgrade for so long throughout the entire course of this game that I'm never going to upgrade anything, and I'm going to beat the game on, like, level 1. Doing the 4th culp, and I bought a bunch of shit on Black Friday sales. Oh, what'd you pick up? Yeah, we're only gonna go for about 2 hours tonight. Is the idea. But we should be done with this game before Christmas. Apples, guava, acerola, and like 5 lime trees. That is a lot of lime trees. You have a lot of... Actually, you have a lot of trees in general. Admittedly, I've had guava. Do not think I could tell you what guava tastes like. Magaki's work note, number 1. The vision makes me pick up the brush. Black, silent. I was not there. No one. Nothing. Moment by moment, my memory is painted black, filled with more and more black. However, only the vision stands out in total blackness. In exchange for my memory being burned away, I've received this vision. The vision has changed, like looking through a kaleidoscope. That moment is fixed, the light drilling through my darkness. I was born, I was born, I was born, I was born. Awesome. There are more, you just don't remember the names. Jaboticaba. I know of acerola from Pokemon, and I know it's a plant. I could not tell you what it looks like. I do not believe I have ever seen one. And I have definitely never heard of a Jabotica. Hold on. Jaboticaba before, for sure. I've never heard of these. So you got some fun. You got some fun fruit back there. The one time I didn't do the fucking hand thing, right? Let's see. What do we got? Is that Jaboticaba? You know what it looks like? It looks kind of like a plum that had a baby with a kumquat. Oh, but no, that looks kind of like a citrus flesh. Weird. What's it taste like? What's the closest approximation of its flavor? And this is an acerola. Oh. Well, that just looks like a tomato. That just looks like a tomato. Phantasy Star, Castlevania, Danganronpa, Al Salmon Files, more Castlevania, and Code Veronica. It tastes sweet. Huh. But like a citrusy kind of sweet, or just like a sweet kind of sweet? Crawling man. Oh, I thought it was a woman. I'm a lot less attracted to that ghost now. Like a mild sweet. Huh, interesting. An eerie painting stands out on an easel. A female torso is portrayed inside. A female torso without arms, because they fell off. And also, it looks like the faces are kind of drifting off the body. That's actually kind of cool. A lot of interesting It's not citrusy at all. Huh. Weird. Okay. I wonder what the weirdest fruit I ever had was. Oh, I think I had a weird berry. Like I have like a neighbor that grows weird berries, and I had one of their weird orange berries. Could not tell you what it was. Came out of a tree. I call it the weird orange berries. Fourth or fifth culpa, which is more annoying. I don't remember the culpas. I remember one of them is really fucking annoying, though. My room. I also don't remember why it's annoying, for the record. I just remember being really annoyed with one of them. Is that us? Is that Ghost Us? Girl playing piano. Hold on, is that Ghost Us? Wait. Wait. Are we dead? We were dead the whole time! Ruka Yomatsuki. I'm trying to remember what it tasted like. I believe the weird orange berry thing my neighbor has is like... I say neighbor, they live like 3 blocks away. But, you know, your 3 blocks away neighbor. But I remember it being like kind of sweet, but a little bitter, if that makes any sense. Like, I know those are kind of like opposite flavors, but it was like a little sweet, a little bitter. It wasn't necessarily like citrusy though. I don't know how to. It sort of tasted like I think like grass-like in flavor. Fourth has all the cursed rooms and portals based on Kagetsuchi. Fifth has all those doors you need specific stuff to open. I don't think either of those were that big of a problem. Tapes. Here we go. Oh, I have an interview with Misaki Asuo, apparently. The tape is rolling. How are you feeling? Am I like my big sister? She said that we're the same. We're mediums, she said. I see. That's right. It's okay. There's nothing to worry about. Yes, if we stay together. She said I'll become like her. Right? Shall we try, then? Yes. Oh, and Arcacia. Or Arxia. I'm not sure how to pronounce the accent on that. Huh. Interesting. It looks kind of like a lemon, but with like... I've seen that seed. I almost want to say pomegranate. Do I mean pomegranate? Is pomegranate what I'm thinking of? No, it's not pomegranate I'm thinking of. I've seen that seed structure before, though. They're tiny. Oh, they do not look tiny in that picture. That picture is misleading. The tape is rolling. How are you? Tell me exactly how you feel. When I put the mask on, it felt like I was someone else. I couldn't concentrate. I felt drowsy. Little by little, the voice. When was that? Was it yesterday? I don't know. The mask? Father said that I was going to be different. He's also changing. I can see he's changed. I see. Can I go home? Yes, soon. Will my father also get better soon? He'll recover quickly. As soon as and soon you'll be with your mother. And my father? Alright, reminds me of guava. Oh, those are very tiny. Wow. I mean, I guess they're probably good size, but they're a lot smaller than I would have expected. Okay, if I recall correctly, Misaki is the one who's fun to play as because she's goddamn psychic and basically invincible. And is Ruka's the main character, I believe, right? It's Misaki who's invincible, Ruka the main character, and Madoka who's dead. Is that accurate? Well, no, wait, hold on. I think Misaki is also dead. But I mean the one that I primarily associate with being dead. Did I get that right? I think I got that right. Small music box with a little accessory case attached here. Yeah, I know red crystals are imported across all characters. Excuse me. Anyway, I am hoping to stream a little bit more. I'm going to try and stream a little earlier, but we will see how that goes. I don't want to make any promises, but I'm going to try, is what I will tell you right now. If you recall, one more. Is it the bed? This is where I lived. Did I really live here? I can't remember anything. The crystals are shared. Like, if you allocate them in one character, it doesn't take it from the other character. It's actually hard to tell, because I remember last time I, like, spent crystals, and then before the end of the level, I checked my crystal total, and then the spent crystal total was imported into Ruka. I'm gonna run another test, I think, once I feel like I'm getting to the end of her timeline. Like, but from what I can, from the one test, and like I only did it with one chapter in with one character, so I'm not fully sure. But like, it seems like if I spend any experience on it, like any crystals on a character, it seems like it spends them for every character. I'm gonna keep like running tests. I'm gonna try and run a test again with Ruka, but that's what it seemed like when I did it the first time. Since coming to the hospital, I feel a lot better now. I feel a lot better. I made friends with a girl my age, and the nurses are really nice to me. But sometimes I get sad. Why do I have to wear a mask? Why am I the same as my father? When the doctor plays that music to me, I remember all the horrible things. I want to be better soon, for my mother, so I want to remember, but I'm scared. About the house, about the mask, about father, father's back, father turning around, and from here the writing becomes intelligible. Yeah, I think Rook is the main character. Or at least how I've been treating her as the main character. I believe Misaki is the one who's psychic. And is therefore the most fun to play as. And I think Madoka is the other girl who we found as dead and is now super a ghost. Although I think there's an implication that Misaki is also dead. Hear the sound of music box from somewhere. Sound tickles the edge of my memory. Does this music box still work? A single gear is missing, but how is it playing just now? Ghosts! I've seen that before. Why is your gear in such a strange place? This room is somehow familiar. It is. Where is it? Well, hold on, because what's going to happen is we're going to walk out the door, and then a ghost is going to go blah, 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 blah. Hold on. Shift. F1. Hell yeah, I remembered. Maybe we should just go room by room. Yeah, because I don't think it was in here, but I definitely have seen that exact cradle before. Oh, hold on. Damn. I bet these are tied to something, like some kind of ending or some kind of unlockable or just like a higher score at the end of the game. Or was it that they were farmable? I do not believe they're farmable. Like, they might be, but I haven't found a way to farm them because there doesn't seem to be a repeatable way to acquire ghosts. Or maybe I just haven't noticed, but it seems like ghosts have specific spawn areas, and once you clear them from that area, they're gone for good. So, if you can farm them, I have no idea how you would go about doing it. I don't know. If we get through this level fast enough, we might be able to actually check in time for me to. In time for me to remember to do it. Excuse me. But it's also possible that I find a bunch of crystals. And, like, they're not shared between the characters at all. It's just that I've been so consistent in finding them that the numbers are exactly the same. That's also why I want to test it with other characters. Found it. I found the gear. Because it could have been a total coincidence that Ruka was at 138 and, like, Misaki was at 138. Oh my god. Classic Fatal Frame, protected by the wall. What was your weird bootleg game? Fucking Christ, this asshole is so aggressive. Fuck! He's just, like, doing that endlessly. And then he's protected by the wall. Okay. She's not Ruka, so I don't think I can, like... No, yeah, I can't quick dodge because she's not fucking Misaki. I'm gonna literally die. Yeah, he has a lot of health, too. I'm not gonna make it out of this fight. Yeah, I stone mirrored there. Holy fucking shit. That, oh my god. And she's not Misaki, so she can't quick dodge. Why is info on this game so fucking hard to find? Because it wasn't localized. Or yeah, because it wasn't officially localized. Weird bootleg SNES cartridge Naruto Ninja Council 2 for the GBA. Huh. There are people who are really good at getting games running on, like, the SNES for some reason. Like, I saw not too long ago that someone, like, made a modern game and they put it on the SNES, so... Well, now that they have announced that they are localizing it, I guess in the future, we might have a little bit more information, or at least a singular Steam guide to tell us what to do. But for now, I kind of got to go in completely goddamn blind. Okay. What's this? It's a YouTube channel? Does it explain why it's so easy to develop for the SNES or something? I'm confused. Fatal frame. Fatal frame. Run, bitch! Get out the way! Get out the way, bitch! Fatal frame! Fucking god, I hate fighting in this fucking shit room! Fatal frame! Fatal frame! Fatal frame! God, we can't get the fucking triple because this room is too small! Run away! Fatal frame! Fatal frame! Nailed it. That was good. That was a clean fight. Anyway, dude explains the NES machine language. Okay, all right. That sounds like that would be really interesting for someone who could use that information. Do you think you'll finish Kuon and Tormented Souls before Christmas? No. I think, what was the last one I said? Tormented Souls? I don't think we'll finish Tormented Souls. Realistically, I don't. But Fatal Frame and Kuon... Fatal Frame, yes. Kuon, possibly. If I actually do stream as much as I want to, then Kuon... okay, if I stream as much as I want to, we'll be in, like, Assassin's Creed or Beyond by then, but that's not realistic. So, Fatal Frame is probably the only one I can say for sure. Kuon, probably. He did an episode of why Missing No has a garbled sprite. I believe okay, I'm not sure if I've seen specifically his video. I have seen a video on the topic, though. I never actually encountered it, by the way, Missing No. Apparently that game is, like, super glitchy, but I don't recall like, there's one, like, major glitch in that game that you need to, that everyone encounter, like, it's part of, like, the fighting system, and you automatically encounter it. But, yeah, I don't recall that game being nearly as buggy as everyone else claims it was. I put the gear in the music box. It isn't turning. I have to arrange them properly. Gear puzzle! Do I pick these up? Yeah! Fuck yes! Ooh! Ooh! Ooh, ooh, yeah. Oh, I love this. Oh, fucking get it to me, girl. This is some fucking shit. Oh, I am into it. Oh, hell yeah. Really? Okay. No? That's good. That's good. No. Okay. Better gear puzzle than the piano one. The piano one was a huge pain in the ass. By the way, I don't know if you saw like a log of that, but that was a fucking nightmare scenario. It does not respond well to the PS4 motion controls. This is a Wii game? Yes, but I am using a PS4 controller. Huh. Alright. Okay, the goal is clearly to get all of this rotating. Bam! Ooh! 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 You can apparently trade Gen 2 Pokemon to Gen 1. The game freaks the fuck out if you do. Wow. You know what you can do is you can actually, assuming your Pokemon exists in the Pokedex of the game, you can actually trade a Pokemon from Generation 1 all the way to... what fucking generation are we on? 9 now? To like, Generation 9. I have a video that I have not watched yet, but it is sitting in my watch list. About a guy who tries to get every ribbon on one Pokemon that you can. you can't. You can do it up into Sword and Shield. I don't, which is like Gen 8, I will say. If you use the Pokebank. I have a key in my pocket I have to get rid of. Excuse me 1 second. By the way, Scarlet and Violet came out and no one fucking told me. Was not aware. Gen 1 and 2 don't transfer to Gen 3. Hence Fire Red and Leaf Green. I don't think that's true. Is that true? Are you sure about that? Because I don't think because the GBA was backward compatible. Oh, I guess it is impossible. Huh. Alright, well, I stand corrected. Well, okay, then you can bring... But at the very least, you can bring Gen 3 onward. So why not, though? Is the question. Why can't you trade between the Gen 3? Oh, it was an encoding. Oh, no. Hold on. Excuse me. No. That's the Korean versions. Okay. It doesn't actually say why you can't. Interesting. They didn't want the legwork to do it. Devil Children stream, never. Absolutely never. Zero interest. I've heard this somewhere. If I play it on the piano, I might remember something. Now, Pokemon Sun stream, on the other hand, now that's possible. Well, okay. Honestly, I feel bamboozled, lied to, and disillusioned, because I always thought you could go from Gen 2 to Gen 3. What did we... Oh. No. Fuck me! Fuck. No, I don't want to. Don't make me do it. I don't want to. This score seems like a song that must be. Use the pointer to play the piano keys. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Gen 3 rewrote how Pokemon work and are stored. I do know that. Well, so did, like, what was it? Gen 4 also rewrote how Pokemon worked, though. And you can still import them. I guess not on the same scale. Please play the piano according to the scale. Press the A button on the lit-up key while following along to the music. The timing of the note is key to playing well. Oh, fuck me. Alright, we learned if I turn the controller sideways, this becomes possible. This song is different. When I was young, I practiced it. I don't remember what Old Testament is. What is that? Is that Megami Tensei 2 or something? This song, the answer is probably Old Testament if we're being real. This song is different. When I was young, I practiced it. This song. SMT, Pokemon, or remakes of Megami Tensei 1 and 2. Yeah, it would definitely be the remakes that I would be more likely to play. This song, I've heard it before. That's right, it's this song. Thank God we figured out turn controller sideways, or we would be here for hours figuring this piano out. Instead of converting your old Pokemon, they just went fuck it and made a remake. I do remember that Gen 3 was supposed to be like a new starting point for the game, which is why there's a lot of like redone versions of like old Gen 1 Pokemon, but like it as a new regional variant, which is something that they would later do in the other games. But it was like an active idea for Gen 3 was to be a sort of replacement for Gen 1. Where is this place? I've been here before, I think. Oh shit, we're in a flashback. Ruka's Diary 2. Today I played in the garden again, and because it's by the workshop, I heard a grinding noise. I thought it was Father, but it wasn't. The big split was because of IVs and EVs. Oh, interesting. Huh, okay. I didn't get to see him after all. Father is always making masks. When Father doesn't stroke my head, I feel lonely. When he doesn't hug me, it's boring. I asked Mother when he'll be done working, but I didn't get an answer. Yeah, I guess that could cause problems. You know, to kind of bridge the gap between the Pokemon SMT talk for a second, we always talk about Pokemon fans going to play SMT because they keep whining, but I am interested in how an SMT fan would handle the complexity of raising a Pokemon. There's an old Japanese style dresser covered with beautiful peonies in the framework. It contains several equally beautiful kimono. Just be like, what the fuck's an IV? Gen 1 to 2 uses DVs and stat XP, so they said, fuck it, let's get them to buy a new game and make more money. Ah, yes, the classic tried and true Nintendo method. I cannot fucking believe they are still releasing multiple versions. And they're still getting away with it. I have not, by the way, I have not owned 2 versions of a fucking Pokemon game in literal decades. I'm doing my part by not supporting this bullshit. The only thing is I can't fucking find any, like, I don't have Scarlet or Violet yet, and I can't find any information on exclusives. And let's be clear, I don't give a shit about exclusive Pokemon. I'm talking about exclusive characters. I want to know which game has the most waifus. I know Scarlet has buff cave woman waifu, and I'm on board for that. But what I want to know is, like, what about exclusive gym leaders? Are those making a return, or what's going on with that? I can't believe they're still releasing Pokemon games without voice acting. I thought they did have voice acting in this one. Yeah, they really should have voice acting. I hear the new games run like complete fucking garbage. I saw like a brief clip from one of them, and it looked like a dude in the background had a fucking walking animation that was running at like 1 frame a second. Scarlet has the Cave Woman waifu, Violet has Husbando Chad Doctor, and Penis Dragon Legend. Are those the only differences? Because in that case, very clearly gotta go Scarlet. Well, I know there's like paradox bullshit, but like, again, I only care about the characters. It used to be I choose based on legendary. Now I just want the game with the most waifus in it. Sayaka's diary. This is my mother's. I saw Ruka standing in the moonlit garden. I will say that, like, Violet, I think, has a cooler aesthetic to me, but what am I going to do? Not go with cave woman waifu? Come on. The fuck out of here. I saw Ruka standing in the moonlit garden. I don't know what she was holding. She just stood there with a blank expression, muttering. Ruka seems frightened whenever she sees herself in a mirror. Before she blooms, I must consult Dr. Haibara. If I don't hurry, it'll be too late to see a doctor. I think Ruka may have had a problem for some time. Someday, when Ruka's cured, I'll see her smile. But yeah, I could see a Pokemon Sun playthrough in the future. I could see that. I don't really see an Old Testament playthrough, if I'm being honest. Like, I might do, like, if I ever do that, it would be in, like, private. I don't think I would stream that, but he's put the mask on Ruka. Various masks were placed before the altar. Is this what caused Ruka to suffer from the disease? He's changed. The time he spends confined to his workshop increases daily, and every time he returns from the workshop, I feel as though he isn't telling me something. His eyes have fallen deeply into shadow, and there's an increasing sense of darkness, but the strange, brilliant glow in his eyes only increases with each day that passes. The color of irritation is visible in the words he speaks. Now, whatever he's pursuing, he won't talk to me about it. However, he's clearly completely dedicated to it, even obsessed. What is he going to do? When I think about it, my faith in him wavers. When all of his work is finished, will Soya come back? Perhaps he'll never return. Such thoughts have flashed through my mind. He's so different now from the Soya I knew. I have to keep Ruka away from him. Oh, yeah, but these are, the exclusive... Oh, no, it does have the character. So it really is just, like, pick your dragon, pick your cool armor monster, pick your professor, then, basically. It's like ancient paradox forms versus, like, whatever they call the future paradox forms, and then, like... So it's really just the professor in that case, other than, like, what Pokemon... Yeah, especially if you look at this, I definitely prefer, like, the Violet aesthetic, but, like... Come on, cave woman waifu, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Come on. Honestly, I would be super down if they just stopped doing multiple versions. I also hate the names Scarlet and Violet. I think I mentioned that when the games were first announced, that I absolutely hate the names Scarlet and Violet. I don't like that they're double T's. I don't think the names flow well off the tongue. And this is only a problem that has ever come up just now, because I think all of the other names of the games are totally fine. It's just like when Scarlet and Violet comes out, it's like two double T sounds. It's too harsh. It's too harsh when you say it in English. So you'll be on Narinja Academy. Yeah, isn't it like orange or something, or like crimson in Japanese? Like, it has like a slightly different name. And we got Scarlet for some fucking reason. Fuck you, Nintendo of America. I suppose so. I don't really know the details. I didn't know about exclusive gym leaders when I got Sword and Shield, and I just offhandedly happened to get Sword, and it worked out for me. Narinja is orange in Spanish. So yeah, it's supposed to be orange! A photo of my father. 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 You'll wear orange school uniform. Yes, I am aware. But also, can't you just not change your clothes in that game? Didn't they, like, backslide on outfit creation in that one? Like, there's, like, 200 facial options, but, like, 5 clothing options. It's kind of crazy that, like, part of what got me back into Pokemon was the ability to customize my outfits, and they've just been slowly pulling back on that. Violet has Yuva Academy grape and purple uniforms. Oh. Oh, I've left my flashback. Did we just see a ghost of our mom? Our mom is still alive? 4 different uniforms for the seasons. That's worse than 5. Come on, ghost hand. Ruka's diary number 3. Tomorrow is the day of the festival. I see the masked dancing. I can't wait to go to the festival with everyone. My voice has become creepy because I'm going crazier. But if I put on a mask, will I forget about everything again? This illness makes me lose my memories. I remember being sick, but the people who I can't meet anymore, the people who have died, my father, they all disappear. Excuse me. If I try to remember, I start feeling scared. But if I don't remember, my father will disappear. The father I can remember will die. I'm scared. I'm scared of remembering, but please don't disappear. You know, speaking of which, you know what always bugged me? And I brought this up before, is in X and Y, you can get a bikini for your character, but, which takes place in Paris, but in Sun and Moon, which takes place in Hawaii, you can't get a bikini for your character. What the fuck, Pokemon? There's already a mod for different clothes, and it has 60 FPS. Isn't it just like a patch at that point? Yeah, I like I said, I saw like a clip, and like the guy has like a 1 second like a 1 frame walk cycle. It kind of looks awful, honestly, like shockingly bad. The box contains a mask. When I took it out of the box and looked at it carefully, I faintly remembered something. This is... Hopefully they patch it by the time I get the game. This mask. Ooh, were we the Kagura Dance Maiden or whatever they call us? Is that what Ruka was? Is that why her memories got completely obliterated? The highest grossing entertainment franchise ever. They can't fucking have voice acting. Well, if they gave it a fucking 2-year dev cycle instead of a fucking 1-year dev cycle, maybe they wouldn't be having these goddamn problems. I cannot because they fucking Arceus came out this year. What are they thinking? They released a new patch today that helps with the lag. That's good. The day of the festival, when I was kidnapped, it hurts to remember. Like, I remember, wasn't there like, okay, we can't do Gen 1 to Gen 2, because I think Game Freak got bought out, and there was a whole lot of, like, legal bullshit. But, like, what was the jump? Okay, it would need to be same consoles, right? So what was the time gap between, we'll say Platinum and Black? Because maybe I'm talking out of my ass here. Pokemon Platinum was released in 2008. No, yeah, Pokemon Black was released in 2010. I'm not talking out of my ass. Pokemon used to have a 2-year dev cycle. Alright then. The Gen 9 anime starts next year, so they had to release Gen 9. Oh, yeah. I fucking... My YouTube feed is just like a buzz with like, oh, they did it. Ash is like finally a Pokemon master. And I'm like, I don't fucking care about the Pokemon anime. It's terrible. It's unwatchable. And I don't care about Ash Ketchum. I have not cared about Ash Ketchum since I was, like, fucking 6. Like, I don't give a fuck. The day of the festival when I was kidnapped, it hurts to remember. That day when I was kidnapped, what did they do to me? A was supposed to release last year. They had to delay it. Oh, okay. No, that's fair. I finally got out of the culpas. Nice. That cutscene where you go True Demon is actually really cool. Although, and unfortunately, I thought about this fucking pun after we did the Fight Club on the podcast about it, and I never got to make it, but technically, True Fiend, like True Demon Demi Fiend, isn't a Demi Fiend. He's just a fiend. Oh, I totally forgot to make that pun. Like, I didn't think about it until after the fact, and then I was like kicking myself ever since then. Alright, we have 144 of these. I don't know what... Oh, I know what this is. Legends is a spin-off, not a mainline game. The Game Freak guy refuses to get a bigger dev team, so they don't have the manpower to make it bigger. Oh, yeah, that's totally a thing. They could just get a bigger dev team. They're fucking Pokemon. Also, like, there was some, like, massive decrease in sales in Pokemon for a while. But then it, like, upticked. This is the stupidest fucking thing ever. It upticked with, like, the release of, like, the Diamond and Pearl remakes, and from what I understand, like, Scarlet and Violet is sold, like, fucking batshit high numbers. The allotted time, because the games are the core of the franchise. Yeah. So they should have, yeah, they should have the money to increase the dev team, too. It's, I mean, ultimately what it is it's a cash grab thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, they have the ability to make, and I don't want to be, like, I don't want to get too far onto them, because here's the thing. The thing is, like, there's a lot... I find, like, a lot of, like, Pokemon fan complaints about Pokemon to be really fucking stupid, but, like, there are some... But I also feel like it distracts from, like, totally legitimate criticisms. And I don't know what I'm complaining about right now, but what I'm saying is, of those totally legitimate criticisms, there's kind of no excuse for them, and they don't really... Like, there's no real justification for a one-year dev cycle at this point. They should go back to being a 2D game. I'm okay with the 3D stuff, honestly. I do like the 2D stuff. Yeah, I do like the TV stuff. But I can see that it would be, like, introducing a lot of issues to it. I gotta find something to level up. I have 144 of these. Do I want to go with power? Speed, reload, capacity, absorb. I don't know what capacity or absorb even do, for the record. So, realistically, 2D Pokemon had more charm. I don't know if I could. I don't think I can agree with that, honestly. I will say that, like, the thing is, a lot of... I mostly prefer the 3D Pokemon games, but, like, a lot of that I think has to do with the a lot of that has to do with the gameplay improvements. Although, no, if I think about it, a lot of, like, my favorite moments from Pokemon, especially, like, post-3D games, are because of the 3D cutscenes. So, yeah, I don't think I would personally agree with the 2D thing. Let's go speed, because realistically, if we can chain Fatal Frames... Well, she's not designed for chaining Fatal Frames. She's designed for, like, knocking them down as quick. Honestly, I think reload is the way to go with her. So now we're at 139. We're gonna have to track it. I don't know how long she'll go, is the thing. Like, I don't know what the limitations of Ruka's levels are. That's creepy. That's just like... That's creep shit. Anyway, this Pokemon discussion has gone on for such a significant amount of time that I have totally forgot what the fuck I was doing. Hi, I want to offer promotion to your channel views, or the price is lower than... Oh, okay. Hey, here's an idea. Fuck off. Right? Get the fuck out of here. I used a small key. Ruka, I'm sorry. I don't think I can take it anymore. When I heard from the detective how you were found, everything I believed in collapsed with a noise. They say that the tunnel they found you in was connected to the elevator shaft in Hibara Hospital. I realized that putting you into that hospital and asking Dr. Hibara to cure you was nothing but a mistake. And when I heard what condition your clothes were in when you were found and what that tunnel was like, who would have thought that that person was involved? To imagine that murderer was really involved in all of this. There are 12 pages of this. Then there really isn't any place that can offer us peace anymore. Mr. Kirishima said it was unreasonable to take me to the place where you were found, from the first floor Rogetsu Hall corridor crossing to Hibara Hospital. In the basement of Hibara Hospital, there's no elevator button that goes down further than the first floor, and that's where you were, against the old tunnel wall, where the hospital's construction work was suspended, right under the moon reflection well. Only a thin line shines down to the dark of the well. The cold air from that place makes the body tremble uncontrollably. When I stood in that place, I could only cry. Back then, what happened to you? Why did your heart break? Your memories vanish. Dr. Katagiri said that even if your memory doesn't return, you are fortunate to have survived. For now, we must try not to upset the balance of your barely maintained mental state. Daughter, I'm worried. I think you're fucking crazy. From now on, maybe it's not impossible for you to recover slowly and return to normal life again, but you probably wouldn't remember anything from before you lost your memory. What reason do you have to remember when it would only break your heart? Just maybe there's a chance that you may bloom. It may be hard to lose our irreplaceable memories, but we need to forget about the things of the past, what you remembered, what happened to us. We should look forward, holding hands tightly. From now on, only remember the good things. I just went on a fusion frenzy because my demons were like 20 levels lower than me. Oh no! Well, fuck my ass and call me Charlie May. I have 159 crystals. Do not let me forget that. I feel like we just started with her, but I also feel like her level's coming to a conclusion soon. Like, I think we're making a lot of progress very quickly, comparatively. Stagnant air flows through this hospital. Hospital staff die in accidents. Inpatients disappearing mysteriously. The sorrowful presence here suddenly began. Ever since that day, the behavior of the patients has become increasingly strange. The doctors and nurses are being crushed by the dismal atmosphere. After Tsubaki on the third floor died, I have to take charge of her duties there until new people can be hired. I had to take cover. There was no one else. I maintained contact with the patient that left the hospital, the child that was kidnapped and found safely. When the child's room was cleaned, I found her mother's diary. The mother and child have left the island now, and they won't be coming back to get it soon. All it held was painful memories of the place on the island where they grew up. They may come back someday. Until that time, it's important to keep safe. Okay. Now what do I do? The problem is I've just kind of been getting lucky going room to room. I don't know what I'm doing. I guess the idea would be to leave the hospital and try and get to Regetsu Hall. Like, that's because I'm in the hospital right now, and you can't get down below the first floor. So I feel like I'm being directed to leave the hospital and get to Regetsu Hall. I think I'm right about what I'm being directed as. That did no damage to her. And I'm like 90% sure I can't win. So the question is, should I try and get to the moon pool? Like, so was that directing me to the moon pool or to Regetsu Hall? Also, I'm not fully sure I'm going in the right direction. Oh, I am. No, I am. Yeah, I went in the right direction. Woo! You didn't expect me to make it back to the front door, but I did it. Oh. Okay. Huh. Okay. So, yeah, moon pool, right? If I recall, it's through this door, right? Just winging it. Indeed I am. Yeah, I feel like I don't... if I have one criticism about this game, I feel like I'm not getting a lot of direction. This is a very... figure it the fuck out yourself, jackass kind of game. Best gym leader is Larry. I have seen a clip of Craiggiali fighting Larry, and I totally understand the love of Larry. Light reflects off the water surface, but the water is completely black and I can't see it. That's like the 9-to-5 salary man gym leader, right? Like, isn't he like a normal type leader? Yeah, worst as Iona. Oh, interesting. That's the streamer, right? I think you have named the totality of gym leaders I know from that game. What's your problem with Iono? Or Lono? It's probably Iono. It's probably not. I'm probably saying it wrong because it would be in Spanish. Iono? Iono sounds possible. Miss Boy or her ace? Yeah, go for it. I would have assumed like Magneton or some shit. Or some regional version. I don't give a fuck about ace. I don't give a fuck about aces. Hell yeah, sacred water. So I don't know where I'm going anymore? I am like definition of winging it. What Pokemon game was it where the girl looks like she'd use water, but then she's like, alright, time to summon all of my undead Pokemon? I don't know. An electric Ceratitinus Magus? Surprise, motherfucker! What the fuck? Does it keep its ghost typing? I'm not super familiar with how terrestrializing works. Does it keep its ghost typing when it does that? It does not. Okay. So it just becomes a pure electric? That's fucking weird. It does keep its levitate ability. Oh, okay. Alright. That's not that crazy then. I can see the idea behind it. It definitely feels out of left field, though. Oh, shit. I'm not fully sure what you're referencing. If it's one of the Pokemon games I've streamed, then the answer is either X or Alpha Sapphire, because I don't believe I've streamed any of the others. This is not where I would want to fight a guy. Fatal Frame! I can't Fatal Frame through a wall. I don't know if I can... I don't know if I can win this fight. Wait, so it doesn't keep its ghost typing, but it does keep its stat? Terrestrializing is fucking weird. I'm getting my ass handed to me because this hallway is literally too small to fight this guy. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use an item to heal. Oh! I know who you're talking about! Fatal frame! Fatal frame! Oh, fuck you. The corner got me? I know exactly who you're talking about, mate. She's one of the Elite Four members. I think it's X. This fight is bullshit! This fight is bullshit! This is like... This might be one of the most bullshit fights in Fatal Frame history. Now he's coming out of the fucking floor? No, I know exactly who you're talking about. I'll find her after the fight. This is fucking nonsense! He's clipping through the fucking ground now! I can't even hit him! I physically cannot hit him! I stone mirrored! What the fuck is this fight? This is basically unwinnable! I'm getting... Oh my fucking Christ. You know the craziest part is this isn't the worst fight in Fatal Frame history? But it is definitely in the running for most bullshit. This guy is actually unhittable. Like, this hallway is too fucking small, and, like, even the roof protects him. And if you Unlike the other Fatal Frame games, you can't, like, kind of clip them through walls. If they're even a little in the wall, your attack automatically fails. So this guy is invulnerable. Plus, he teleports. Fatal Frame. Really? I hit the Fatal Frame! We're gonna use the Sacred Water. This is fucking bullshit. This is like the fucking second or third worst fight in the entire history of the franchise. This is complete nonsense. Like, genuinely. The only thing I could fucking compare is, like, the fucking, like, triplets you have to fight on the stairs in Fatal Frame 3 and the fucking final boss of 1. Like, this is fucking complete goddamn nonsense. Eat a dick and die, Dad. Fuck. I need like a second. Okay, fuck me. Oh my god, that was legitimately like the third worst fight in the entire franchise. And for the record, the only ones I can compare it to is like the fucking final boss of 1, which is just like an infinite party of insta-kills. And when you have to fight the fucking triplets on the, like, tiny itty-bitty stairway in, like, what is that, like, 3, where they can, like, phase through the floors and through the walls and shit, like, there is no room to fight him. And this game's less forgiving about wall clipping than any of the others. If this dude has like a fucking toe in a wall, he becomes immune to damage. So you have to fight him in this itty bitty hallway where the ceiling is too low. There's way too much like to physically project him. He has projectiles. He's got fucking he like clips through the walls. He clips through the floor. Part of that fight I think was starting to fucking glitch out because he started coming in at impossible angles and like teleport lunging at me. That fight is like, that fight is bullshit. That fight is complete and utter fucking bullshit. That easily the worst fight in the game, but like genuinely one of the worst fights in the franchise. That was nonsense. Excuse me. Anyway, can you change Terra types? Right. You say you can change your Terra type. Can you like just do it at will? Can you just be like, okay, now I feel like you're gonna be like a fire type instead of like an ice type? Or anyway, yeah. First gym leader in level order is a bug Terra type Teddy Ursa. I think the interesting thing about that or not the interesting thing. What they're probably trying to do with Terra types is make it so that like everyone is unique. Maybe like they're trying to show off the unique Terra mechanics by making it so like, hey, look, everyone has this kind of Pokemon, but like it's not what you would normally associate with a bug gym. This isn't what you would associate with an electric gym. We Terra typed it to be that type. Isn't that fun? Like because you know how in like after a certain point in like X and Y, everyone just megas or like they Dynamax or all that bullshit. You need to get like 50 coins of the Terra type you want. That sounds obnoxious. Speaking of the triplets in Fatal Frame. Oh, yeah. I wasn't on board with shitting on the triplets until that motherfucking stairwell at the end of the game. Anyway, yes, I do know there's no level scaling. I'm actually okay with that. Believe it or not, I'm not a fan of level scaling. So I am 100% fine with a game with no level scaling. I actually like open worlds without level scaling because I feel like it lets you more organically explore. I had a legitimate thing. My brain fried in that fight. Phoebe. You're thinking of Phoebe. You're thinking of Phoebe Maid. She's one of the Elite Four members. Yeah, you'd think she's a water type trainer, but she's super ghost type. Very difficult to beat that game without the XP DLC. The Morning Shrine is a shrine for the dead. It is feared that the faces of the dead change and bloom after death. When the dead come in contact with blooming, one must cut off their face, the seed, and destroy it. Then the dead shall wear a mask resembling themselves to preserve their face. Wait, what? So they cut their face off, destroy their face, then make a mask that looks like themselves. The mask replacing the dead face, the mask becoming the dead face, the dead becoming the mask. Whoever enters that... See, I knew it. I was like, I don't know, this Kagura dance ritual doesn't sound super evil. It doesn't sound as evil as all the others. And then it's like, you gotta cut your face off. And you set it on fire. And then you make a mask that looks like your face. And you wear it over your face so you become a mask face. Hey, Kato, how's it going? How you doing tonight? How was your Thanksgiving weekend? Now summon my first Pokemon, Zombie Fish. That has to be real, because there is a Japanese yokai which is like literally a ghost whale. So like that has to be real. I could not name you this Pokemon, but like if that does not exist, they are missing out. Doing great. It was great. Food is great. That is good to hear. That is good to hear. Well, welcome. We probably got maybe about a half hour or so left in the stream, so it's good. It's good you swung on by. We're talking about Pokemon, is what we're talking about. Only those who have been purified. Wait, whoever enters the morning shrine will find their heart troubled and begin to bud. Only those who have been purified and whom the moon shines upon shall enter the morning shrine. But know that entering the morning shrine on the night of the full moon is forbidden. That seems like a great reason to not go into that. Rather talk about it. Yeah, but nobody else wants to talk about Devil Summoner. What the fuck do we got? Consumes all your spirit power and deals... I don't know what this does. Temporarily increases the power of your attacks. Alright, Pacho, thanks for stopping by. Have a great night. I got a... Was it a pierce function? I thought it was a pierce lens. Yo, Headshot! How you doing tonight? Your Thanksgiving's on a completely different fucking week, I think. But, like, how was your Thanksgiving weekend anyway? Yo, we got a full party tonight. We got about a half hour left in the stream. It was in October. Yeah, that's what I thought. Because I think you popped in right around that area. When equipped, it'll shift frame, shaking the remote. I got, like, the pierce lens. Is it already equipped? Consumes all your spirit power and deals a blow relative to the power consumed. What the fuck is spirit power? Hate and Soul Hackers 1 Devil Summoner characters just there because look, Ray, how she's gonna do something? No, but how cool was just Ray? Honestly, I don't remember. Yeah, temporarily increases the power of your attacks. I don't know what these do. What lens am I rocking right now? What? Ah, I see. Yes, the classic learn Japanese, dickhead lens, of course. Wait, you can quick change film from this menu? How am I just learning this? Oh, I'm doing the extra damage lens. Spirit power lets you use camera abilities. But where is... Oh, it's that little bar in the bottom. Well, but how do I do it? Oh! I legitimately thought I had been using lenses the entire game. Well, shit. Oh? Why the fuck did I come down here then? That's a certified. Alright, now I'm gonna be honest, this game does not give you a very good tutorial. Open up some GBA cartridges as well as your game key. Oh, what you been playing? Why did I come down here just to get my shit pushed in? Did I accomplish anything other than the shit going all the way in? Why the fuck was I in here? Fucking go James Sunderland. Just jump directly down the infinite black hole. What's the worst that could happen? So here's the weird thing, though. We know that Ruka did the Kagura dance, because we saw that in the flashback. But if Ruka did the Kagura dance, and you're supposed to cut your face off, and Ruka has all of her memories, why is Ruka very clearly in possession of a face? Does she have a face, or is her dad just a really, really good mask maker? No, okay, no, hold on. I feel like at a certain point, you'd figure out you don't have a face anymore. Bought the gamer bundle from IFixit. I have no idea what that is. Now I've confirmed batteries that will be required to change the CMOS for the GameCube, as well as the save files for the Gen 2. Yeah, that fucking battery thing is a huge problem. Alright, stone mirror replaced. So, I feel like I just got my shit pushed in for no reason. Because I don't think I accomplished anything from that. And that door is still locked. Oh yeah, speaking of which, what is our stats are at 159. Ugh. Well, okay, so upscaling can't actually fix the textures, is the thing. Like, it can fix, like, it can make the models higher resolution, but it can't fix already shitty textures. So I've gone in a circle. Well, time to look it up. I don't know if I get a key or not. There should be a large door in the entrance hall. The dude is not protecting Tokyo like Masakato wants, so I ain't getting all the Megatama. You can do True Demon and still get the Masakato Megatama. I did. The GameCube, I will likely mod, not required for soldering for future battery replacement. Game Boy and GBA cartridges, I don't have the space enough for that. I really don't mind, it's easier to get a solder battery into a small board for a game than daughter board behind the panel on a GameCube. I will take your word for it. I am not one for hardware. You're not doing Puzzle Boy again? You know you can look up the solution for Puzzle Boys, right? Okay, shit is locked. All the mannequins minus shopkeepers are dead, so I might be locked out of that. Oh, yeah. You have directed me to a hole. This room is familiar. This place is dim, like a basement. I was just in the hole room. I even looked at the hole. Did I really? They really make me fucking take a picture of the door before of the hole before I go to the hole? I went right to the hole. I went directly to the hole. This is mine. Hole room. Look, I don't know what else to call it. I know it's like, oh, it's the basement. No, it's the fucking hole room. Alright, well, on the plus side, I'm not gonna... By the way, that fight, I think, was optional for now. It was really fun. It is genuinely bullshit. Alright, well, it should be a safe trip all the way down to the bottom of the stairs. You wanna fucking go? Yeah, I didn't think so. A friendly reminder, I am playing a horror game, apparently. Fuck yeah, shove your hand in that hole, girl. Get your hand in that dark hole. An old key had fallen onto the floor. Access path is written on it. It's like that scene in Christmas Vacation when he whispers, Dad's gonna go crazy, Seth's gonna go crazy. And yet, I'm gonna be honest, this is still probably my second favorite Fatal Frame. Like, I am enjoying it, but there's some fucking jank. Honestly, when this gets, like, re-released for PC, if they can iron out the jank, like... So they're re-releasing this, they're like doing a remaster or like a remake on PC. If they can, like, fix the broken bullshit, it might not just be PC. It might be coming to, like, Switch or something also. I'm not sure. I know it's coming to PC, though. But, like, if they can, like, iron out the jank, this would be a top tier Fatal Frame game. I don't think it would surpass Crimson Butterfly. In fact, I can guarantee you it would not surpass Crimson Butterfly. But I do think this would be, like, solid number 2 in the franchise if it wasn't just so fucking crappy. It's coming to Switch and PS4. There you go. Wait, just PS4, not PS5? What the fuck? Maybe she'll be able to sprint the remaster. There is no way. I think the game would be too easy if she could sprint. The note beside Rogetsu carving, the item is probably part of the island's heritage. But I wouldn't mind her being slightly faster. You know, instead of the speed of a snail, maybe, I don't know, the speed of a slug. Alright, I guess I'm fucking fighting Mensis. Or, his name is Mikolosh. I guess I'm fucking fighting Mikolosh. I got caught on a railing. Eat a dick, dumb shit. That link is not valid, mate. See, I kicked their ass, so, like, that's how hard that other dude was. Okay. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Am I in Rogetsu? Okay, so the question is, will the game let me go through this door now? Yes. So I guess it's just glitched as him. I wasn't expecting a cutscene. I wasn't expecting a cutscene. The cutscene also didn't accomplish anything. That was weird. Oh, well, that looks exactly like... I mean, I guess it's a higher resolution. Yeah, it doesn't look too different from the current game. Yeah, that was weird. It was like a fully rendered cutscene. The doorknob has been removed, but aboard. No, I get that it's new art. I'm just saying, like, comparatively, it doesn't look that different. Yeah, no. What did that accomplish? I guess it was supposed to be scary. It was just like, boo. But like, I felt like it didn't get me anywhere. There we go. So if you remember, there was a glitch and we couldn't get through the door before. which is why we've come back upstairs, which is to get these dolls. I don't benefit from getting these dolls, I don't think, but you know what I will say, the better version that I'm most looking forward to is it's gonna fix the fucking loading screen problem. I bet the game is gonna run so much smoother. Like, little bits of cloth stick her in this animation that just slugs the game down. But hey, you have them. Exactly, yeah. I don't know what the purpose of this is. Maybe it's, like, tied to, like, a true ending, in which case we're definitely not gonna get it. Or maybe it's, like... Maybe it's just, like, points at the end. Like, you know how you get a grade at the end of every horror game? Why do you get grades at the end of horror games? I know Resident Evil did it, and, like, but does everyone just do it because Resident Evil did it? Isn't that kind of weird? Like, I can't think of any other game, other than, like, character action games, but those indirectly sprung off Resident Evil anyway, that, like, I can't think of any other game genre that grades you on how well you did once you beat it. Like, is there any, like, benefit to grading you when you beat a horror game? She wears heel boots, of course. Well, yeah, obviously. Okay, now I will say, to the point of this design, I'm not a big fan of heels, but if you had to pick heels, like, these, like, thick boy square heels would be the ones to go with. They would be. Like, this was what... If you had to wear heels, had to, and you're in a horror movie, those aren't bad heels to be wearing. Fighting games grade you. That's a good point. That is a good point. They do. Fighting games, I think, grading you makes more sense than horror games grading you, though. Like, you get a C in, like, a fighting game, and it's like, yeah, you dropped combos, like, constantly. Like, what were you doing? You'd be like, oh, I guess there's room for improvement. You get a C in, like, fucking Fatal Frame, and it's like, hey, you didn't look at all the ghosts. And? Like... Hey, shame on you for being a gad ghost looker. I know what the game wants me to do. What the game wants me to do is take the elevator down. But she's kind of, like, really low on healing items, and I'm kind of hoping to procure a few more. Again, as we've established, this is the main character, so, like, not having healing items could be a problem. Unless healing items are shared... No, they can't be. They cannot be. I was gonna say unless healing items are shared by between the characters, but I know that's not true because I've picked up items in places where there were previously no items. So it is level by level. So it is worth actually taking the extra time. That was a fucking scary sound. Like in real life. It is worth taking the time to go room by room, all through the past levels, just to see if we can't pick up any additional items. At 90 film. That was a yawn. That was a good yawn. That was like a meaty yawn. Excuse me. That was like a yawn with like some meat on its bones. You make a stew out of that yawn. You could have like a hot pot with that yawn. Like invite your friends over. They could all bring their own ingredients to that yawn. And just like sit down and have like a nice friendly dinner to that yawn. Just really, really fucking chew on that. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I think I've beat that yawn joke to death now. It's times like this you really notice how fucking slow she walks, where you have to, like, go back all the way through the level at, like, a mile an hour. She walks so daintily. Take steps. Showed your friends Angel Egg? Oh yeah, what'd they think? Ugh. Yum, 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 yum. Did I successfully take a picture of this one? Gave it a 9 out of 10. Wow. Your friend really likes looking at stuff, huh? No, that's nothing. That's nothing. I wonder what its disappearance. Never mind. I don't wonder. I know the answer definitively. I was gonna say, I wonder what my my #1 anime movie is, but I literally know the answer. I have a question. No, I was gonna say, yeah, I was gonna say, Ruka's coming after Mangog, right? So, like... I thought she was coming before Mangog, so I was like, why are all of these rooms suddenly locked? But, like, first off, ghosts are randomly locking and unlocking shit. Well, like, we've encountered that, like, 100 times already. So, like, that explains why everything's unlocked for Ruka. But also, I'm pretty sure Ruka is actually... No, hold up. No, this is a valid question. Because Ruka arrives at the island before the detective. She had to have. because the detective is coming after Ruka to investigate the island because he's working for Ruka's mom, and Ruka's mom knows that. So Mangog has to be the last person in the timeline, right? Like, it has to be Misaki and Madoka, right? Then Ruka, then it has to be the detective. It has to be. So why are all these doors unlocked? But then I answered it, it's ghosts. Whenever something doesn't make sense, the answer was, it was the ghosts that did it. Hi, Sadako. I don't know what I've clicked. And genuinely, me not knowing what I just clicked is actually more terrifying to me. Because that button wasn't labeled, and I thought I was going to the basement floor. But no, I'm not. I'm not going to the basement floor. I'm going to floor mystery. Silent Hill 4. God. Oh, you know what? Do you remember when Silent Hill was just fucking with you? Like, blatantly fucking with you? Say what you will about Silent Hill 1. I remember getting in the elevator, going up the floor, going down the floor, and then the floor just fucking changes to, like, a mystery or some shit. And you're like, yo, what the fuck? Like, say... Silent Hill 1 Silent Hill just straight up is just playing pranks on you. It'd be even more Silent Hill if you didn't get a map, too. I don't recall Silent Hill playing pranks on you in any other Silent Hill game. I missed. Got her! Got her! Got her, motherfucker! Got her! Curse of the Doll has been broken. That is 22 of them. I think I'm supposed to be at like 30 something, but like genuinely do not understand why I'm doing this anyway. So I think I do think it might just be bonus points at the end of the game. Okay. Oh, no, okay. So I cannot go into the creepy door. Gyno Cyber. No, Angel Cop. It's as if time stopped.
私
I've
ここにいたことがある。
I've been here before.
なんだろう。
What could it be?
ずっとここにいたかったよ
It's
う
as if
な
I've always been here.
甘い感覚。
That's a pleasant feeling.
自分が溶けてい
It
くよう
feels
な。
like I'm melting. End of chapter. And unfortunately, this is actually where we're going to call the stream tonight. Didn't have a super large amount of time tonight, but hey, we got a chapter done, and all goes well. Maybe we'll be back tomorrow. Maybe. You don't know me. You don't know. Oh, one thing I do want to see is if the new character has 159 crystals. Could be 158, but I'm pretty sure it's 159. And if it's any number other than 159. Choshiro... Oh, okay. So apparently Mangog's name is Choshiro Kirishima. Private detective awakens. He finds himself in front of Haibara Hospital. Kirishima remembers that he was asked by Ruka's mother, Sayaka, to help Ruka, who has come to the island 10 years ago. In the case of the 5 girls being kidnapped on the island, he had rescued Ruka at her behest. Searching for Ruka, Kirishima stands before the hospital. Oh, those are flashbacks then, I guess. And sees the form of Yu Haibara, a murder suspect he had been chasing on the mainland. Yu was the son of Shigeto Haibara, the director of the Haibara Hospital, and a man of power on the island. Yu Haibara was clearly connected to the incident in which a group of girls were kidnapped and later discovered in the basement of the hospital. However, at that time, Yu Haibara couldn't be found, and so he escaped. After Kirishima left his job as a detective, he continued to chase Yu Haibara. Maybe Ruka's also, Kirishima thinks. This is related to the kidnapping incident 10 years ago, and returns to where he discovered the 5 girls, including Ruka. Okay, so the flashback where he was hired to save Ruka was actually in the past, and this chapter is called Without Suffering. And so he's just randomly here. So Ruka's like 5 minutes behind this guy then. Ruka isn't here. Didn't the elevator bell go off? $160. Yeah. Okay. No, that does confirm it then. That means that the blue crystals are shared between all characters. And they take away the crystals from all characters. That is definitive proof at this point. Because yeah, I did pick up 1 blue crystal, right? So it would be 160 from 159. So yeah, it's... Yeah. Hold on. Can we 100%... Yeah, that's 160. Holy fucking shit. So upgrades aren't stored between all characters, but crystals are? See, we're talking about things to improve when they fucking port the game. That needs to be fixed. That's really fucking bad. Yo, the Gantz manga is one of my favorite mangas of all time. It's like, what is it? Like number 4, I think, on my list. It's number 3. Yeah, fucking the Gantz manga is great. Although from what I've heard, the Gantz anime is not that different. But it only adapts like the first like 20 chapters or something. Anyway, that is the end of that. We should be back not too long. As long as nothing else comes up, we should be back with some more Fatal Frame. Maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day, but in the coming days, I would hope. But anyway, yeah. Hope you had a good time. Thanks for stopping by, everyone. I've been Sacrabalic, your envoy of hope, and this has been Fatal Frame. Bye-bye.